Such a pleasure to have you with us today, Blessing. And I look
My
forward to
pleasure.
learning what the DVR framework has to, what it's all about and how I can apply it. And I'm sure the ladies look forward to it as well. So thank you. You can maybe introduce yourself while I try to share your screen. Just thank you.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, success. Thank you, everyone. um, Apologies if I'm not able to mention your names like success. So don't feel bad. I know all of you, okay? So I'm so happy to be here. I feel so privileged to be the first speaker on this platform this year. Like she rightly said, my name is Blessing Tanong. I'm the founder of Activate Destiny Global. And what we do is we are delighted in seeing you becoming the best of you. That's it. That's our passion, your fulfillment, our responsibility. Okay. And Activate Destiny Global is based in Nigeria. And by the grace of God, we've done so much with young people. We've done so much with organizations, the government too. We are there trying to penetrate and see how we can impact young people in that sphere. So that's all about me, and I'm so happy to share with you the DIVIA framework for women. It's an interesting framework. I don't want to go into it now until I start. Thank you. All right. Success, am I to begin?
Okay, yes. I wanted to just confirm if you could all see my screen. Yeah, if you can see my screen, Blessing, please, you can begin. Thank you.
All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you. To make this easier, I would like us to respond in using emojis on our chat box, just use any emoji that excites you or that speak to you or that represent how you're feeling, okay? So I know we are together. And you can start by doing that now. If you can hear me, put an emoji. Feel what we are discussing, conversing on, put an emoji before I begin. Okay, okay, Abigail, I see you. Um, just Abigail. Okay, all right, I see you, Precious. Rispa, I see you. Thank you. All right. Divya framework, it's a whole coaching, 2 to 3 week coaching framework. Okay. So it's something big, it's something bogus, and having to I don't want to call it crash course now, but having to present or deliver it in 30 minutes, it's a whole lot. So because of that, I sat down and I penned down everything I want to say to you because I don't want to miss out on anything and I don't want you to miss out on anything too. So I decided to sit down and pen down every single thing I want to talk about. So if you see me referring to my slide, please bear with me. I just want to make sure I deliver this word to word, okay? Thank you, Onesahi. Thank you, I appreciate you. So by the way of opening, I would like to say this that though we may be from different descent tribe, I can see my sisters from Ghana, Kenya, I don't know, but I see names like that. We may be from this different descent tribe, culture, and backgrounds. But one thing unites us here tonight is shared desire to see change in our communities and society at large. So we are here not because we are sisters by blood, not because we are friends, classmates. We are here because we have a shared desire to see things work in our community, to um, cause a change, to impact, influence life, make things look differently. And I welcome you purposefully. I appreciate you, I honor you, and I value you for that. Because such things are not common, okay? Sacred things, noble things are no longer common in our society. So, and human beings are difficult people. When we see people agree together on a cause, it makes it a unique and a noble cause, and it makes it a cause that is worth celebrating. So I'm opening this evening from my end by appreciating you for being noble. Okay? And so I also understand that this community or this platform is put together or is created to empower women towards economic advancement, to give women economic power. It exists to advance women. Sorry, this platform exists to advance women economic power by giving women the tools they need to rise. I said from the beginning that purpose unites us. We are united because we want to see things work in our community. We want to see change. We want to influence the world positively. And so we now have a platform who is interested to giving us every tool we need to do that. This platform exists to impact us, empower us economically so we can rise. Why? Why so? Why economy? Because the economy is one of the strongest driver of change. You see, all the dreams you have in your heart, all the things you want to see work, the things that drive you to be in this community of practice can only be achieved or will be achieved, not just only, but also when you have economic power. Economy is one of the 7 mountains of influence, to see how powerful it is. As a matter of fact, some people believe that it is the strongest, the most valuable, the most important of the 7 mountains of influence. Thank you very much. Economy is the strongest drivers of change. And that's why this platform is very important. This platform has done so well to see how they can provide you with the tools that will advance you economically. Because if you're economically advanced, driving change, causing positive change, influencing your community positively will become easier. Next slide, please. So this platform decide to, empower women. The question is, why women? Women are natural builders and nurturers. I tell people say things like that, like it's a common saying that what a man can do, a woman can do better. But I choose to say it this way. Some years back, I said, what a man can do, a woman cannot just do better. A woman can do better with a multiplier effect. Yes, a woman can do better, do it excellently well, putting a multiplier effect on it. Because women are natural builders and nurturers. Development, growth, making things look better is instinctive in every woman. It's just natural for women to want to do things well and replicate it. That's why I said with multiplier effect. It's natural in us to want to build community, to want to see people better than they are or they used to be. I also say things like this wherever I go. I say, women value life because they give life. Why do women want to see their community better? Why do they want to see people grow? Why do they want to see people change? Because we are life giver, and it is in us to protect to value, to affirm the life that we give, that we bring out. So this community is empowering women because it's easier. I think there's this saying that educate a girl and you successfully educate a community. We have the multiplier effect. Whatever you do with a woman, you are sure to see it in other 1,000 places. It's just natural. We don't gatekeep because we give life. And that's why it is important. Providing women with this right development is not optional, but imperative. Please, can we put some fire emoji for this platform? Can we put some fire emoji? Because they are doing the right thing to change the world by empowering the right people. If I'm speaking to community of parties, can we put in some good emoji for this platform as a way of appreciating what is happening here, as a way of appreciating this platform that has given us the opportunity to grow? Can they hear me? Okay, good. I see that. Thank you. I see that. So I have established that. Why did I do that? Because I need you to understand the importance of what we are doing here. And this is the beginning of the year. This is your first session for this year. It is important. It's one of the reasons why you will take it serious. It's one of the pathway to success in 2026. Understanding this platform, what they provide, and its importance. Because women are natural builder. We've got the multiplier effect. Every empowerment channel towards women is channeled towards nations. We don't gatekeep because we give life. Next slide. Next slide, please. No. That's not my next slide. Okay. So, as a part of my contribution to developing these women so they can advance economically and drive change in their community, I want to do I want to contribute my own quota using the DVR framework. Through the DVR framework, let me use that language. We are looking at woman development. We are looking at advancing women economically. We are looking at pathway to success in 2026. In all of that, my very way of doing that, contributing to your development, contributing to your advancement, so you can be successful in this year, is using the DVR framework. And I know some of you will be wondering, what's DVR? What is it about? DVR framework is a becoming framework. It is a becoming framework. Go to the next slide. I don't want to say anything before I get to the slide. Get to the next slide. DVAC is a becoming framework designed to help individuals walk in the fullness of their potential, become who they are meant to be so they can achieve what they are called to achieve. Let me stay here. What you are called to achieve, those burdens that you have for your community, they are not just there because you're human. What you're called to achieve is what you see your community elevating to. What you want to elevate your the face of your community, the change you want to make in health sector, educational sector, with women in your community, men in your community, or any part, any sector of your community. DVR framework is a becoming framework designed to help you walk in the fullness of your potential. We are interested in seeing you become. And I know somebody will be asking, what is it become? What is this becoming all about? We got to find out, we got to understand that becoming is foundational to any achievement. People have dreams, they have vision, they have desire, they have bodies. They want to see change, they want to see things get done, but they are not close to being the person that will get such things done. People want things done. They want people getting things done, but they are not the person or even close to the person to get the things done. Your dreams are valid. Visions are valid. Everything you want to achieve, valid. But are you the person? Thank you, my love. Precious. Thank you so much. Are you the person for this? You want to see this, but can you fit into it? Can you even drive it? Do you have what it takes, to I don't want to use the word replicate now, to deploy that? Do you have what it takes? So any achievement, every life achievement requires becoming the person for the pursuit. And DBA framework, we found out because we are interested in young people's potential, we are interested in young people's destiny. You can hear the name of my organization is Activate Destiny Global. So I speak to people from destiny perspective because I believe that every of our pursuit is towards destiny. If I want to drive this pursuit, this hunger in you, it's destiny. What drives you wanting to see change is destiny. It's what God has wired into you to do. And so if you want to see change, you have to become. Then what is becoming? Go to the next slide. What is becoming? Next slide. Next slide. Oh. Is it me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Blessing, we can hear you. I'm on the slide becoming before achieving.
Okay. Okay, maybe it's my network. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi, everyone. Okay, I think we lost Blessing. She's a bit frozen. Seems like there's a connection issue, but she'll join us soon. So thank you all so much for engaging. Mm. Okay, while we wait for Blessing to join us back, she's trying to rejoin. I was wondering if anyone had heard of this framework before now. Like, have you heard on what it's about? Have you attended the session about it? Have you read about it? If you have, please let us know in the chat and let's know your thoughts on it while we wait for Blessing to join us. Or you can unmute and just share while we wait for Blessing to join us. Hi, Gloria, you're welcome. Are you trying to say something? Okay, so let me see the chat. Oh, Precious, your first time? Same here. It's my first time learning about the DVR framework, and it's different from what I thought it was. I was thinking it's going to be like a step-by-step framework on how to like apply your goals, apply what you want to do, more like, will I say something technical, but I'm seeing that it's more of the mindset and how you approach something. Oh, thank you, Anizai.
Hello, can you
Thank
hear
you.
me?
Yes, Blessing, you're welcome
Hello?
back. So, hi, Blessing, can you hear
I'm
me?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Yes,
It
yes.
happens to all of us. So, we were
I
just
don't
like,
know. I'm with. Okay.
uh-huh. Go ahead, please.
I'm here with different network, just to be sure that this flows, but it will always be what it is. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
Um,
fine. It's we're just like going through uh we're just like going through what DVAC is. I was asking if there's anyone who's heard of this framework prior to now and like their take on it. So it just seemed like so far no one has come across the framework based on the responses we've gotten. This is our first time for most of us hearing about this framework. So we are glad to have you to talk us through it. And Blessing is saying that she had thought it was something about economic givers also. So thank you so much, Blessing, for coming to shed more light on this. So over to you. It's fine. Over to you. Thank you.
okay, blessing. Sorry. The thing is, like I said, it's a becoming framework because we believe that becoming is foundational to any achievement. Becoming economic divas also require you mastering some stuff, okay? You can't just be economic divas when you don't understand the fundamentals. And becoming is foundational to any form of achievement. You can wire it into self-development, self-leadership, clarity, directional, and all of that. Okay, we are going to get to the economic part, but I think this is very important. For me, whenever I'm called upon to, deliver, to have a session with any group, I love taking it from the foundation because I don't know what you know, and I don't want to assume that you know some of the things that I feel you should know or that is foundational. So I love taking it from, the beginning. And I feel, or I believe rather, not this feel, I believe that becoming is foundational, very, very foundational. No matter what level you are, no matter how far you've gone, no matter the height or the ladder you are, okay? Becoming is foundational and we never stop becoming. There's a place in this framework where I said, okay, when we get there, you understand. There's a place in this framework where we said that people plateau or they grow into complacency, and as a result, though it looks they are successful, okay, but they never get the joy, the fulfillment on the inside. They are doing the right thing, they're on the right course. It's not like they're outside their course, they're on the right course. They are doing what they want to do, they are doing what their heart tells them to do. Yes, but why is it that they are not okay? They don't feel the joy, the blessing, the fulfillment on the inside. That is because they stopped becoming. They discovered and they stopped discovering. Okay, that's what DVR framework is all about. It's about becoming and never stop becoming, growing, thriving, not surviving, thriving, but yet getting hungry for more and becoming more, 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 more. So that is it, blessing. I don't know if I'm able to correct your disappointment. I don't know if it's a disappointment though. So I said becoming is what is becoming? Becoming is the intentional process of developing the capacity, mindset, character, competence required for the life assignment or vision you are pursuing. You see, right? Competence. Advancing you economically is a way of making you competent to drive change, right? So if you do not master the mindset, economic mindset, build capacity, character, competence required to even handle the the finances or your economic power is also going to be a problem. So becoming is intentional process of developing the capacity, mindset, character, and competence required for the life, assignment, or vision you're pursuing. It is growing into who you must be before stepping fully into what you want to do. So your pursuit is so that your pursuit is sustainable and is not forced. Becoming precedes achieving. You don't rise by pressure, you rise by preparedness. The first phase of life pursuit should be becoming. I said that earlier. Building capacity to do. Building capacity before doing.
Hi, Blessing. Can you hear us? Um, okay. I think we lost her again. Um, thank you all so much for your patience. Internet connection where we are is quite messy. It's been very messy for a very long time this year. Or she'll be joining us back soon shortly. Hi, Blessing.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay. It's fine. Please go ahead.
So you don't rise by pressure, you rise by preparedness. The first phase of life pursuit should be becoming, building capacity before doing, preparing before pursuing. Many people enter assignment without preparation and end up burnt or aborted. I've explained all of this before. Becoming before achieving. The dream of maybe getting children in your community to school, increasing the rate of or reducing the rate of out of school children in your community or society will start by you building the capacity, for it and preparing for it in the way of Divya. I will get to that. I'm still explaining becoming it by the way of Divya. I will get to that. Please go down. Go down. So what has economy now? We are going into economy. What has economic power got to do with becoming or capacity? What has it gone? What does it have to do with becoming? Because someone already said, I think we are talking about economy. By the way, my topic was a pathway to a successful 2026. Roping it into male-dominated world is aligned capacity. Capacity that presents value, produces results, solves real problem. This is economic power now. How do you get economic power? Unless you develop aligned capacity. What is aligned capacity? Capacity that presents value, produces results, and solve real problem. There is no way you are ever going to build economic power if you don't have capacity that aligns with a problem that you want to solve. People are not looking for people are not interested in what you say you can do. They want to see what your capacity can produce. I want to increase, okay, for instance, I want to send 30 students to, I want to take 30 children out of the street into school. And that's all he said, that's all the vision that you have. I want to take 30 children out of the street into school. I want to enroll girls in school. I want to increase this. I want to increase that. Fine, beautiful. What is the aligned capacity to that? I talked about being the person, becoming the person of your pursuit. You need to start with yourself. It is very imperative to be empowered in the areas that you want to empower people. Maybe you are educated, but why not start by taking some children to class and teaching them what you know before looking for the money to send them to school? You can start by gathering children in classrooms, or in any place, in a space, creating a space where children can learn common literacy and arithmetic. Aligned capacity. Let it be seen that you have capacity to produce this value. And as you are gathering these children, you are producing value. This value that can be appreciated and invested in. Economic power is not only when you make money by yourself, it's when you are fit for investment. How fit are you for investment? And before you can be fit for investment, you must have aligned capacity. Capacity that presents value. Please note this: produce results and solve real problems. Capacity that presents value, produce results, and solve real problems. Let me put it this way: capacity that makes you fit for investment. Most of your economic power is not going to come from maybe buying and selling. When we talk about economic power, we're not just teaching you business IQ. We are teaching you developing yourself to become so valuable that you are fit for investment. That when you present grant, you present a proposal for grant, there is so much value that it cannot be ignored. There is so much, problem-solving element that it cannot be ignored. So economic power and capacity goes, hands in hand. Developing the capacity to be economically empowered means having the value that makes you fit for investment, for grant, for support, for partnership, and for anything that will, advance you economically. I say people are no longer interested in what you say you can do. Hey, people in my community are backward this way. I really want to make a change in my community. I want to make a change in X sector. I can do this. I did public health. I do that. No, nobody is interested. The world is evolving so fast. And there's so much worse and noise. People are hearing things every day. It's not like before. You're driving through, you're hearing things, you're going through the mall, you're hearing things. So people are no longer interested in what you say you can do. They want to see what your capacity can produce. I have a girl in my area that decided to contribute positively to education. And she's from, this not too empowered community, and she decided to see how she was privileged to go to school, to be sponsored, and she wants to see how she can impact children in her community. Giving scholarship to 10 children at once is not going to work, especially girls. I mean, she was into girls empowerment. It's not going to work. So what she started by first gathering these children and teaching them what she knows in terms of giving them literacy, helping them to learn how to read, count, common literacy, and arithmetic. And you know what? She started doing that. There was no school in the community. She started doing that, gathering them, impacting them with the knowledge she has. And before she knew, she gathered all she had, the material, the pictures, the review, and wrote a proposal to the state Ministry of Education requesting a school in that community. Okay. So, you know, requesting for a school to be built in one of the smallest community in that state. And guess what? It was granted because she has aligned capacity and she produces, you know, value and problem solving. Can you go down, please? Let's go fast. Next slide, please. So it's still the same thing. Become first. It's imperative to become the person of your pursuit before setting out for it. Go down, please. It's the same thing. I say Divya encourages you to do that. Now, what does Divya stand for? This is the main thing. Divya stands for discovering, visioning, and actioning. Go down. Let me explain that. Please go down. Discovery redefined. What is discovery? Discovery is not a one-time awakening. When we talk about discovery, people think it's, you know, motivational advice, you know, I know who I am, discovering myself and all of that. Discovery is not a one-time awakening. It is a continuous state of awareness. A woman leading change, shifting culture, influencing society positively should never ease out of awareness or never stop discovering. Now, what does this mean? Divya encourages you to become. How do you become? You become by stay discovering. That's the word. Stay discovering. What is discovering doing here? Discovering in a state whereby you are constantly aware of the change you want to do, the shift in that space, and the new things that are introduced into that space so that you can follow up, you can be up to date. When we talk about discovering here, it's not generic. Never stop. It's not generic. We're not trying to say, you know, the first phase of life, you discover who you are. When you discover who you are, you become this. No, it's a constant state of awareness that keep you in check of what you say you want to do. That is how you become. When you stay glued, you stay aware, you stay awakened to what you say you want to do, the vision, the dreams, the goals in your heart. Knowing what has shifted, when something has shifted, when things are not where they used to be, it means you are discovering, staying discovering. People grow into complacency, they plateau because they just set out to do things. They are aware of that thing, and that's all. They don't know when something shifted. They don't know when this thing has, gone beyond what I think, or this is where to enter this is what to do. So discovering is an intentional act in the pursuit of greatness or becoming who you need to become to achieve what you need to achieve. Please go down. Go down. Discovering an identity. Knowing who you are is important, but knowing yourself continuously is essential. Please take those keywords. Knowing who you are is, important. Knowing yourself continuously is essential. As we grow from one stage to another, move from one environment to another, changes occur. Yes, you have a dream to do this, you have a dream to do that, but a lot of things change. A lot of things has changed since you caught that vision, since you caught that dream. So stay discovering, keep you aligned with what you say you want to do, and helps you build required, necessary, needed capacity for your dreams and your goal. And that's one thing you want to do in 2026. Staying aware, staying discovery. What has shifted in my space? What has shifted around me? What has grown or what has reduced? Where in me do I need to work on, or where in me do I need to stay grounded, or where in me do I need to elevate? Please go forward. Move. Please move. Success, can you slide? Discovery. Oh, discovery is important. It is important you know yourself per season. I said that before. That is why discovery is a tool you must carry in your life kit all the time. 2026, a pathway to success in 2026. Discovering, staying aware, constant state of awareness of your dreams, of your goal, or the change that you want to make. If you must become, you must stay discovering. Please go down. How does discovery work? Treat discovery with intentionality. Create time for discovery moment just as you create time. Now, this is very important. When I'm doing this in my coaching classes, I said, People create time for things that are important to them. And because those words are common to us, they are our everyday words, they are foundational words you hear from here and there. You think, what is this all about? Do you know that it is important, it's very imperative to create time to stay and just find out what is going on with you, what is wrong with you, or what is new in your life? Some of you are so full that you don't know when things shifted in your life until they become so obvious. But I need you to understand that as the world is evolving, so is your perspective, view changing. You might not know, they might not be obvious at the beginning. And if you must be empowered, if you must be empowered to succeed, or if you must gain economic power by becoming or mastering your value, yourself, your identity, your vision, you must understand how discovery work. That things are shifting per season, and it is important to pay attention to them. Sit down, I say, create a time for discovery moment, just the way you create a time for leisure moment. Sit down and say, I want to find out what is shifting in my life this year, or what has shifted in my life in the past few days. You will be shocked that clarity will come. And once clarity comes, you begin to note some of the things that you never knew has happened or is happening in your life. Please go down. Go down, success. Tools for discovery. Discovery can happen through reflection, meditation, prayer, long walk, yoga, and by all means, just stay discovery. Don't be complacent. Don't plateau. Don't think you know what you're doing. Don't think you already understand it. And sometimes go over your vision again. Go over what you have written down that you want to do. Go over the strategies that you have outlined. Just go over them. You are going to find new things at every point in time. And those are the things that will enhance you, not reduce you. Please go down. The V in DVAC stands for visioning. If you note, I didn't say vision, I said visioning. Visioning. When we say vision, we say how you see life. Vision is what you see. Visioning is a process. Vision is your worldview, mental picture, inner picture of possibility. Vision come, but one thing you should know is that vision come as a result of discovery. When you stay relating with yourself, you begin to see how you need to go, what you need to do, how you need to walk. That's how vision comes. But there's something I need to know. I need you to know. Every vision needs framing. That is what vision is. The framing of your vision. This year in this community of practice, I know you already written down everything you want to achieve. How are they framed? How did you frame them? Your vision will come to you from God. Yes, that's why I tell people, vision is not you don't create vision for yourself. They are the product of your imagination, okay? They come to you. But the framing of your vision is for you, is by you. Meaning, how will this thing come alive? How will it be unique to me? How can I handle it? How do I manage it? That's the framing of your vision. Please go down. Just keep going. I'm meant to rush this. Just keep going down. Framing your vision. A vision may come as a picture, but it becomes powerful when it is framed. Don't just see yourself impacting people. Frame it. Add clarity to it. Add structure. Add meaning. Paint it. Position it clearly in your mind. That's what visioning is. It's not vision. The V in DVAC framework is not vision. It is visioning. Putting colors, frame to what you have seen. I explain it further. Just go down. Since I explained it in my write-up, there's no need. Just keep going. Keep going. Because I explained everything. Go up. I don't know. Okay, please. That's it. Example of visioning. Yeah. Example of visioning. Teaching children in your community as an example of visioning. I explained that when I cited the instance. Starting an initiative or foundation empowering women economically, creating solutions that save society is good to dream, but it's better to model how the dreams work. Like the girl I cited in my community. You understand? That is framing it. This is how I'm going to impact the people. Yes, I want to impact many people, but this is how I'm going to impact it. And it's continuously. It's not something you just catch and wait for it to happen. By framing it, every day you act different colors to it, and they appear differently in your mind. It's called vision formation in my classes. When I'm teaching them in my classes, I teach people how to form vision. Not just seeing the vision, but forming it to be realistic so that it can be handled, it can be touched, and it can come into reality. Please go down. I have just 2 minutes left. Please go down.
Lesson is
Next slide.
fine. We can go over like with 5 minutes. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, economic power, empowerment, and vision. I talked about economic empowerment and capacity, and I said they go hand in hand. What is capacity? What does capacity have to do or get to do with, economic empowerment? And I told you about having aligned capacity that produces value. And when you produce value, you become economically fit. You become you become fit for investment. People, why is it that most NGO don't try? Most foundation don't try. They have good vision. They have very good, vision, goals, things they want to do. But why is it that they don't try? The investors or organization don't see value. They don't see them investment worthy, investment fit, because capacity is lacking. And vision might not be lacking, but capacity is lacking. Let me put it that way. And that's why becoming is important. If you must try, if you must cause that change, go back this year, sit down and look at yourself. Where am I lacking behind? What capacity have I built for this? I just wish I can expand it the way I expand it in my coaching framework. Like, not just what impact would a $10,000 or a $1,000 make in the life of those children, but what returns will it bring? And when we talk about return, we don't talk about just money returns. I've seen organizations that, I think it was a school that gave a scholarship to a child, and the child was on scholarship, and the child went, as far as representing the school in a competition and winning a grant of over 1,000 to the school. Not just money now, even name, representing the school at the highest level, elevating the face of the school, putting the school out there. So it's not just, people don't just want to support your vision. They want to see how valuable it is and what value it will return to the society, even if not to them. A woman empowered economically is a woman with a solid vision. Your vision must be solid. Some of you, your vision is dripping, like that is dripping. Today you are seeing red, tomorrow you are seeing blue, and you are in the healthcare sector, right? Some of you are in the maybe business sector, small scale business for women and for men. Yeah. But is dripping. Today you're seeing yourself empowering women in the market. Tomorrow you are seeing them, you see empowering them in the farm. It's not solid. It's not wrong. You can diversify, but it must be solid. Let your vision be solid. And what will make it solid is how you frame it. I say a vision that is well framed, well presented, clearly defined. A woman who wants to cause change, shift culture, must have these things. Well-framed vision, well presented, clearly defined. By that, you will wired or attract or bring in economic empowerment to yourself. I was in one of these money class and someone said money is energy, and it's true. Honestly, money is energy. Money is energy. Some of these basic things, foundational things, if they are well put in place, you don't need to push for grants to get grants. You don't need to push to beg people to be part of what you're doing. And you don't need to think too much to know what you do to get money. Just be a woman with a solid vision. Please, well framed, well presented, clearly defined. Go down, please. Visioning process. Thank you. This, I mentioned this, but let me just go through. Framing what you have discovered. Please take note. Translating inner awareness into clear picture. Wake up from anywhere and they ask you, okay, what do you intend to do with this? How do you intend to see this? I see some of you. I went to your page and I see a lot of people volunteering in the hospital. I celebrate you. That's powerful. Volunteering in the hospital, healthcare sector, helping children with this, helping children with that. I see that's very nice. Paint it so solid. Make the color. Choose a color. During one of the meditation classes I took, I said, choose a color for what you want to do. So whenever you see color red, this is what I want to do. Choose a color for your vision. That's translating inner awareness into clear picture. Defining what you must build. Get this. Change and express. Don't let money get into your hands and it's wasted. Or money is scared to come into your hands. Money can be scared. So advancing women economically also entails providing women with the necessary tool to becoming. Just get that from me. Becoming solid, standing strong, having a clear vision, well-framed vision, building a capacity that produces value, and all of that. Last but not the least, on the becoming framework is actioning. Actioning is bringing destiny into visibility. It is taking aligned action, strategic step, intentional move towards betting what you have discovered and envisioned. So actioning is actually aligned and strategic push of what you have seen, what you have discovered, what you have seen, and what you have set out to do. And why this is important is that, there are some money waiting outside for you to take. Yes, there are a lot of grants waiting out there for you. Just write. Build the capacity, get your vision solid. Write. Get it. Right. And that's what this platform is for. Say, come, you can get this thing done. Do you know how you can get it done? When you get money. Do you know how you can get money? When you do this. This is what all this is all about. You can cause change. Do you know how you can cause change? Build capacity. Be valuable. Do you know how, be valuable, see it, have a solid vision that when you paint it for people, even they don't have to see it, they own it more than you own it. When you paint it for people, maybe through words or physical picture, they own it more than you have it. And that's why you can be economically empowered, advance to cause the change you need to cause. As I'm about to wrap up, I need to tell us this in case you didn't get all the things I have said. Let me tell you something. It is no longer a debate or a conversation that in this age and time, women need to be at the edge of making economic discussion. Making economic decisions, being at the cutting edge of economic, what's it called now? I'm just looking for the right words for you so I don't say the wrong thing. It is very, very important for women to get into the economic space and rule and dominate. But this is a male-dominated world. And people are going to prioritize capacity, solid vision over emotional, label or whatever. The only thing we have in this day and time to get our seat at the table is being solid, having the right value, very right value, and making it aligned. Today, women are valuable. Women have capacity. When I go for women conferences, I see women with capacity. But it's no longer enough. Capacity is no longer enough. How aligned is our capacity? In the energy sector, do we have capacity that is aligned towards that? In the health sector, do we have capacity that is aligned in that? All the sector, make sure we have aligned capacity. Then solid vision, well framed, well painted, that it doesn't look like any of that person. A lot of people are seeing what you're seeing. What makes it different is how you frame it. What makes it different, rather, is how you frame it. And then intentional move. Don't go back. Step out. Right. If you are sure of what you have, you won't be scared to write out, to write, send letters. One of the things I know how to do best is sending letters. I don't care who is on the table, who is making the decision, but I know that I'm going to impress you with what I see and what I have, that you don't need to look at my name if I'm a familiar person or not. You have to approve it. You just have to approve it. Please go down. Let me round up. So, Divya summary. Please listen. Discovery, stay aware. Know yourself per season. Know your vision. Know what is shifting in your vision. Know what you need to do, because that is how value will, pipe towards you. Money also will pipe towards you. Men will pipe towards you. And you know that men are gifts. Men are money. Men are treasure. Stay aware. Know when you're in the midst of the right. Know when you're in the corner of the right person. The person that can shift your life, change your life, move your vision forward. Visioning, frame what you see, clarity and direction. Actioning, take a line step, make your destiny visible. Go there. Don't fight for the table, but contend for it. Don't fight, contend for it with what you know, with what you have seen. This is how women become and how women rise economically. Please go down. Closing. I'm going to have to read this, please. Like I said, I just wrote down everything so that I don't have to miss out on anything, because they were important to me. I said the DVIA framework reminds us that, one, becoming precedes achievement. In case you've not known that, go back and look into your vision, into your dreams, into your goals, into your desire. Capacity sustain progress. Alignment produce lasting impact. As women empowered with clarity, note, vision and action, we don't just change our lives, we shift economies, transform community, and influence generations. We all, with all that I've shared here today, I expect you to go in and take 2026 economically, because you are now aware, your frequency, your radar is active. You're not just taking anything for granted anymore. You are shifting as your vision is shifting. You are shifting as the world is shifting. You are moving as the world is moving. Because you have built capacity, you have framed your vision, and you are ready to contend at any table, no matter how high the table is. Thank you for giving me the honor to share with you in this space. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Success.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Blessing. Um, I'm really happy to have learned something new and very, very important: discovery, visioning, and actioning. And really, like you mentioned, it's something that's very progressive. I don't know if anyone have any question, but I just want to ask a question, because this is so progressive. How often and at what point do we need to reassess so that we make sure we are in line? Is there a specific timeline, or at what point do we need to reassess?
Okay, thank you. Please, those of you in health sector, please just in case I made mistake using your language, please, forgive me. But there's something they call body metabolisms, right? In health. And
Yeah.
whenever we go for fitness or dieting and nutrition and all of that, someone will say, you should know how your body works. You should know your body metabolism. that will bring me to say, if you're so into your vision, if you're so aligned, and your vision and your destiny now is your option one. You know when you're malnutrited. You know when you're lacking, when you're thirsty. You know when you have to drink water. You know when you have to eat food. And that will only happen if you're so in touch with your vision, your dream, and your destiny. People gas out of their destiny, of their dream so quick. They just put it there. It's something there. It's just up there. So I will say, be so in line, be so aligned with your vision, what you want to do. You see, I've grown to a point whereby if I don't think my vision in a day, in a second, like I would think I'm sick. I might be in a meeting. I should have somebody that has something for me in this meeting. It might not be connected with my destiny, my vision, or my organization, but I just feel like there should be somebody here who should have something for me. Why am I not feeling it? And that's when I'll start reassessing myself. So to answer your question, Success, I will say that just be so in tune with what you're doing that you know when something is missing, and you know you need to sit down and reassess, sit down, discover, sit down, envision again, sit down and know the action you need to take.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So knowing yourself continuously, like I can see Precious had put in the chat from your slide. So as you know yourself and you continue discovering, continue visioning and acting in line with what you've been able to put together from your vision, like your framed vision. Thank you very much, Blessing. This is such a wonderful session. And I look forward to us, taking 2026 for a meal and making the best out of it. Thank you very much. Does anyone have anything to say? You can unmute and just share something, share your thoughts before we call it a day today. Anyone? Could also be just an appreciation to Blessing. Okay. Phoebe, do we have any announcements?
No announcements from my end yet.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure hosting you today, Blessing, and I'm sure for the ladies as well, as you can see in the chat, it was such a wonderful session. Now we understand what the DVR framework looks like and how we can apply it to different aspects of our life, especially in our professional life, so that we are having that economic power that helps us create lasting change. Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure. Thank you, ladies, for joining us and staying on 15 minutes past. We really appreciate your commitment. I think we can call it a day now. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you, Success.
Thank you
so
bye.
much. Thank you.